Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
That's glad to hear.
I want to see some awesome plays.
And see if there's going to be any sneaky curious snipes or if this Earth Shaker goes for a crit route. Come on, Earth Shaker, go crit.
Yeah, the enchant totem crit of Shaker. That is actually something I'd like to see too. Ah, Nature's Prophet has that awesome looking staff.
Is that the Staff of
Prepare for
Ice?
battle.
No.
No, it's the it's I think it's called it's called the Scythe of Ice.
Staff? Oh, wow, that's pretty awesome. And he's got it imbued. Of course he does.
Yeah,
You know he's a
it's the one
scumbag
that you
nature's
got from
prophet.
yeah, it's the one that you got from collecting all like the snow globes during the sales, the winter sales.
Oh, wow.
You had like a random chance to get an item.
He's also got the mythical pumpkins with who are also inscribed. So he's decked out on this nature's prophet. So see,
Yeah.
we have to see a curious snipe come out from him. And speaking of curious snipe and from him, let's speak of Sleeping Genesis. I have no idea how I tried to segue that. Anyway, Cronus will be down in Nature's Prophet. Up in the team lineup who are currently smoked, you do have
30
Biogo on the Shadow
seconds to
Shaman.
battle.
Vid will be picking up your Dragonet. Sentinel on your Lifesteal. And finally will be Sen on your Venomancer.
And for the side of RagedNerd, we do have their captain Kill Cats on the Tinker. We have Stew on that Weaver, Darkness is sitting on the Earthshaker. We've got Sleep on the AA, just like you played the other game, and some guy, their usual offlane hero on that Clockwork.
Man, they're gonna be a
The
fun if
battle
they could. I
begins.
actually haven't seen this pumpkin trait in game before. It looks a bit iffy. I don't like how the mouth
The
is.
portrait's messed up.
Oh, wow, the portrait is messed up. I don't like how the mouth, as he denies the regen room, is just a texture. I think that should have been at least a little bit modelled. That looks a little bit low poly, low res to me.
It does, I think it's a slightly 3D. Like, if you look at the portrait, it sticks out a little bit and it moves. I want to just click on one just to see if I'm wrong or if I'm just seeing things, but it hasn't summoned another one.
I can't believe you
Come on,
can't.
Cronus, don't let us down.
I can't believe you can't showcase you as a broadcaster. What is this? Up at top.
Yeah, I tried doing that
Oh,
before. I was like, what the hell?
no, it's just no fair. It's like, okay, let's jump in and have a little look. But it's like, oh, we don't want every spectator to see this as well. We don't want to show them some cool zoom close up shots. They can do it themselves.
I know, right?
But top lane, we got a Trilane against Trilane, both fairly aggressive. You would expect Sleeping Genesis to have done this, and they do pick it up. I mean, Sen, you got the Gal, you have a Shackle and Shadow Shaman, so you have your lockdown, and finally you have nothing skilled by Lifesteal. He's just waiting to see what happens, which is the absolute right move to do. You keep that 1 point, you don't know if you need to use it in the rage, or if you're engaged and you need it for your open wounds, and when you hit level 2, then you can throw one into one of those and still keep it available because you might want that lifesteal at the same time. It's just lifesteal is one of those heroes that you need to save your first point because you don't know where you're going to be throwing it.
Yeah, I do agree there. It's because you never know what's gonna happen, how aggressive you're gonna be. If you're gonna get jumped on, you need to pop that rage. So saving that point is always a smart decision. In the mid lane though, mid up against Killcat. So far, Killcat's doing a good job getting 8 last hits compared to the 3 of Vid, and that's gonna slow his hopefully Soul Ring down. He's also used quite a lot of regen already, down to his last tango. He still has a salve though.
And down on the bottom lane, you have Kronos against some guy. Kronos is currently sitting 7 for 4, so he's able to get the last hit, and it looks like they might be going up top. Yeah, just a few little pings coming up, but Kronos is sitting 7 for 4 against some guy who is 6 and 0, so he's doing a little bit of a nice job, not being able to get a cogs. Then back at top lane, they keep looking to be aggressive, but they're not being aggressive. They will get some of those creeps, but a lot of it did get denied to that double stacked camp.
And there's actually a sentry ward in the small pool camp, so I should be blocking all of those off. But they are using the big camp to basically pull creeps.
And we hear a gale coming out. It does land into darkness. He doesn't throw out that fissure. Now he throws it out after that cold speed is down. We should see the first blood going against Sen and being picked up on Stu. Actually, he pops the salve, but it's not enough. Then he turns around and Stu. Open wounds. He rages up. Can he find the final auto attack? The Sakuchi was still on cooldown. Now it's a 2v2. Darkness, he's in a lot of trouble. He eats through the tree. Sleep is getting those free auto attacks off. He turns around. He pops the magic wand. He gets the fissure and he finds himself a kill. He walks out. He pops the salve. And now they are out of there. And now Sen, he's back for more. He gets the gale onto one. Now they're chasing back down to sleep. Darkness, he doesn't have a fissure for another 40 mana. He's trying to get as much as he can. Stu, however, is back. Sakuchi is into the fight and will chase off that Venomancer.
How do you feel about this Shock here from Shadow Shaman? He's gotten 2 levels into it. Do you think he probably should have gotten a Hex at level 2? I think it may have helped him out there in that engagement because he was level 2 during that fight.
It is 1.25 seconds and 1.25 in that. I don't think it would have been too much. That 200 burst damage he can throw out from that Shadow Shaman, or even that 100 at the start, it is helping burst down this. If they didn't have that burst, I don't think they would have got that kill. So I think it was the right move because they are a little bit lackluster on that damage, especially once that Venomancer gone down. And in mid lane, there's a big pings coming out from Sleeping Genesis. They knew that top lane and got a fantastic shackle. They're going to try and chase down Stu. They got the open wounds. Isakuchi's down for another 4 seconds. Can they get the final auto attacks? You don't have enough for the Gale. It's 2 seconds. 1 second. It's not on cooldown, but he did get the poison, but that will spell the end of that chapter. And unfortunately, they couldn't pick up a kill there when the rotation came from Raged.
I gotta say, a little bit of back and forth there. In terms of movement from the Venomancer, he sort of, after the shackle went in and when the shackle expired, or went back out, and then I think a few of those extra. Oh, hold up for it.
And they're going back on him. We go Rage. He's been completely blocked off. He's trying to get around. He's waiting, but he waited for too long, and he might die. He popped his salve, but that salve, that one tick, did keep his life. Shadow Shaman, the shocks down that Weaver, so it does show that it is happy that he picked it up. There is a fissure. He misses completely, but Baigo is in a little bit of trouble. The Wrath of Nature comes flying on through, and they pick up the final kill on the AA and the Earthshaker. I did not say that.
Yeah, but I gotta say, what a very quick level 6 here from Nature's Prophet. That was 5 minutes. And that's what happens when you've got Nature's Prophet off lane and just 17 last hits. Not contested at all.
TP's
wow,
bottom,
actually
nothing
really helped in
happened.
that fight. Yeah.
And yeah, as you said, that was fantastic. With that Wrath of Nature, they were able to hold it off. The Sentinel, with that one tick of his salve in between those auto attacks, kept him alive. A very, very timely play there.
Yeah, very close. And I mean, just look at the gold graph. I know it's very early, but just want to see how it's like looking after these few fights. We've had 7 kills in under 6 minutes, and it's, a little bit up and down. Experiences spiking quite crazy so far. I expect though that Sleeping Genesis will probably pull ahead, especially with his Nature's Prophet and Lifestealer on their side. They're not leading currently in gold, but I think once the Nature's Prophet starts farming up a lot more, and same with his Lifestyle, they'll start pulling ahead.
And Killcats pops his invisibility with a smoke going down bottom. Earthshaker, he's going for the stun. The flare will reveal so much. Will he be able to get on out if he starts TPing? The Cogs push him back, but it does segregate his team. They're going to throw out the fissure. The hookshot comes on in, and this is one dead card, so you're not getting out of here. And AA will pick up the kill down the bottom lane. At the same time, though, that leaves Stu all by him, loads himself. They're going to throw down a sentry ward, but Stu, he's sitting on his tower. He's not coming away from it. He's not going to leave it for anything in the world, even if they tried to offer him candy.
I don't know, I think the offer of candy might lure him out.
And we do have Sleep. He is TPing up top here. He's got 2 points in Cold Feet and the other 2 points in stats. How do you feel about this?
I don't know, actually. That's very confusing. I don't understand.
Radiant's bottom tower
Like,
is
Ice
under
Vortex
attack.
helps you there, and it also decreases the resistance, which helps both your Earthshaker and also...
We've got a shackle coming down. We do have a Gal with a TP coming in. The Gal does so much initial damage with the Wrath of Nature comes flying through. And there goes the AA. Yeah, we got the pumpkin heads coming on out, and this should be the tier 1 tower up top going, but at the same time, Cool Cats and some guy down bottom here, they've pulled the camp in, some guy stole the XP from the small camp, he's going to get the XP from the creeps, and they're going to get a tier 1 tower at the same time.
Yeah, in fact, this tier 1 in top might even get defended if we see a lot of TP irritations. We do have already 2 people here, and there's no one on. Actually, yeah, it's gonna back off, so it's just gonna be a 3-2-1.
It's a little bit strange. If they were checking the heroes down bottom, Tinker had no TP, Clockwork had no TP. They should continue the aggression up while they've got that 2v4 advantage. They're looking mid. Sleep, he has no TP. That's a 4v2, no TPs, no counter initiation coming on in here. So I feel this is really strange that they didn't check these heroes out.
Yeah, it hurts them quite a bit that they also lost the it was denied, the mid tier 1 tower was denied there, so not getting a lot of gold there from that.
And now we got Sleep. He's slowly walking his way up top, and I think he's going to be here before this tower goes down. And that's not what you want. You want the team advantage, but okay, Sleep's not going to get here in time. He'll get here to see it fall. So I'm glad that they stayed around to pick off that tower.
Tower has fallen.
Yeah. It's good. They really need the towers, especially if you've got Nature's Prophet on the field. You've got RagedNerd, so you should be pushing those towers as soon as possible. A 9-minute tower is still very quick. They've also got the tower in mid. Yes, it was denied, but that still gives you a lot of map presence. And there's a courier just standing in the middle of nowhere. This is why you need wards.
See wards where it's coming from. I mean, imagine if you had your ward on your ramps here, or maybe up top here on the cliff. You'd see this courier come flying past, and you'd come snipe it. Come on, Sleeping Genius.
Like... What?
I was about to say, come on, Sleeping Genesis. Show us your stuff. Get us a courier snipe.
I was not sure what you were saying there. It's all good though.
It's fine. I don't understand what I say half the time either.
Cronus, I mean, he can't let us down in this game. He has to do the awesome career sniping, otherwise... I mean, if they're doing this for the fans, it just has to happen.
The fans want a courier snipe. They want some rares, and they want to see big plays. But mostly the rares.
It's just so fun to watch. Yeah. We don't see it as often. It's just, you see it and it's like, that's... What a jerk.
Yeah, you just have that hatred for him. It's just like, wow, you did that.
Yeah. I gotta say, that's pretty much all I do as Nature's Prophet. Like, I'm a terrible Nature's Prophet. My win rate is like 30%, and that's all I do, just snipe careers.
You jerk.
Oh, we gotta jump here in top lane, and Vega will fall. Good combination on stun, and of course Weaver and Sleeper.
Not 100% sure what he was doing there. They did have vision of their jungle a little bit, so they saw any rotation coming in, so he was a little bit too far up. And now we have all this damage coming. AA ult, it's gonna come final through, it hits all four. Who will die? Sen, you're going down. Sentinel, you're also gonna fall shortly to the AA text. We've got a hookshot coming on in, it lands onto Kronos, and Kronos, he's not gonna survive this. Sen somehow managed to survive to get his poison nova off, but he'll fall shortly after. And that is 4 heroes going down. The creeps will pick off the Clockwork, but the kill will go to the Venomancer.
Yeah, 4 for 1. I mean, that was a great, I guess, a counter push, but also a reverse of the situation there, because I mean, it looked like for a while, the AAL, I gotta say, really did a lot of the damage there, but also the Tinker. This is what I was saying earlier. He does so much burst in the early game with the with both his heat-seeking missiles and also the lasers. The March of the Machines obviously helps out a lot in those anti-push, and it does a lot of damage. But really, it's that burst, especially when you've got an AA, that helps out in those team fights.
And he's still doing really well at the moment. He's the top farm on the get map. On the map, which you do expect from a Tinker, flying around, pushing lanes, consistently getting creeps in. Not being slowed down by anyone so far. They can't do too much about him. They do have a Nature's Prophet who has that global presence, but whenever Nature's Prophet goes somewhere, now he's got an infest inside of him, the Tinker's already there pushing a lane.
You know, I wouldn't be too surprised if they just try to... he's not pulling away now, but if they will just jump that Tinker, since they've got the infest, I think that might have ended up well for them, especially if they popped the Rough Nature as well. Ah, misses.
A bit unfortunate there. I think the lifesteal's spending a little bit too much time in this Nature's Prophet right now. We got initiation on some guy onto Sen, and he will pick it up. Now you have to jump on. The Infest comes out. Some guy's in a little bit of trouble. Does he decide to TP? He's not. He's going to man fight. He gets hit by the Dragon Tail, and they will find a counter kill. So Clockwork for a Venomancer, but the kill going to Lifestealer.
Yeah, I gotta say that was certainly in favor of Sleeping
Ooh,
Genesis.
and Baker, he
Just looking at
hexes the TP and Tinker. He runs back into the woods. Can we see a shackle? We do, but he instantly cancelled it. What were you doing, Shadow Shaman? That was a kill. I think the call came out to let go, or he just misclicked and ran for his life. But I don't know. He would have had himself a kill there because Earthshake had already used his fissure and didn't have enough mana for his ultimate. Oh yes, he did. Never mind. But he did throw out his fissure, and that was the end of that.
I mean, you will have to come back. Yeah, that's a few seconds or whatever, 2 seconds of walking back towards the Shadow Shaman, which is quite a decent amount of damage coming out from those wards.
And I'd like to see Nature's Prophet start working towards a Scythe of Vice because he needs a Scythe. If a team can consistently roam around the map, if you can pick up a Scythe, you can start initiating and causing cakes on them. At the moment, they have a Dragon Knight and a Shadow Shaman. If you don't have either of those two heroes here, you are not killing Tinker. He's going to continue on the prowl and keep moving around the map.
He actually just picked up a Midas. It was actually pretty late as well, and he just had it.
And speaking of which, we got a hookshot coming through the Sprout. He doesn't care about your ugly Sprout. We got a Fissure. He will pick off the kill. Sen throws out his Poison Nova, but he will die shortly after. These wards trying to add a little bit more dots just in case they do get close to dying, but it doesn't look like either of those tiers will die. We'll see a TP out coming from one, and now Darkness will just retreat with about 300 HP, so very reasonable HP.
Yeah, and unfortunately the Nature's Prophet isn't being too effective at the moment. Like, he would like to just be constantly split pushing and all that sort of stuff, but unfortunately with the Tinker there, it's just a great counter push, sorry, a great counter pick that they did during the draft phase, and it really shows how well it can shut down the Nature's Prophet. I think they have to go for the career snipes to help his team come back into this.
We see Bago, he's just forcing a waste to get him off the line, and Cronus, it looked like he was possibly coming here as well to throw out a Sprout, and possibly going to try and trap him underneath the tower, so it was a little bit strange that he did not also go for the Shackle. The Shackle is almost the same range as the Undershot, and they could have possibly found themselves killed. Not going to be the case, and Stu will be able to run away, and mid lane is being pushed pretty hard. You got the March of the Machines coming down out. You do have Cronus, he's here ready for it. Sentinel is also here, but is that enough at this stage with 3 heroes with the looming Tinker?
Yeah, it's they do need to commit quite a bit, especially with all that March of the Machines coming out. Just thing I'd like to point out is Cronus is going for a Necronomicon, so he really wants to go heavy push. And I don't mind the Necronomicon pick too much. In those team fights with March of the Machines, if those creeps die, it's going to be a lot of return damage from the melee creep, and that is pure once he dies back to the Tinker.
Yeah, I think it's 600 damage at level 3 of Necronomicon, if I recall.
Yeah, it is.
So that is a lot of damage coming Tinker's way if he does manage to pop one of those 2 creeps. And it also gives you that vision. So Weaver, who's running around Sakuchin, you have vision of him, so you don't necessarily have to buy the iron. We have a hook shot coming in on Kronos. He throws down the Sprout to no avail once again. And now some guy will get on out of it. He does get out of it, and Tinker almost finds a kill on Sen. But that was a good hook shot. That was a good TP on out, and unfortunately for Kronos, he tried to get the Sprout, put it in the right spot, and force himself outside the cogs. Once again, it's not going to work. He's tried it a few times, and AA managed to find Venomancer. Oh, he hit him with the ultimate. Good shot.
Good work. I actually missed it as well, but yeah, nice job certainly there from AA. Nice to see some of those long shots. I'd like to see something like that with Rocket Flare as well.
Radiant's middle tower is
I still find it a little bit strange these are throwing in 2 points to his stats, but I guess he's 3 for 2 with 8 assists, so I can't say it's not working.
Yeah, I know, right? New meta for AA, who never gets picked.
Stats, that's all that matters. Everyone go stats. Choose one ability, go stats. Pick up your ultimate, go some more stats.
Yep. I still find that really strange you didn't get Ice Vortex.
Mid lane, we have
Oh, Vid taking
ultimate
time
coming
down.
on through. It does land onto Vid. Vid, you will not escape the wrath of the AA, and the rocket come flying on through will pick him off. And well, that's all they needed to do. They didn't even have to leave the river to get that kill. And hookshot comes on from downtown, lands onto the Shadow Shaman. He gets his wards down, but some guy is already out of there, so there's no blocking on him.
Yeah, and those wards are in a really awkward spot now. Yeah, the cooldowns, it's probably gonna defend this tower for a little while. Although if they come in from the other side and just attack from the left, just all the creeps are, tanking it. They can kill this tower off pretty quickly.
Will the Shadow Shaman be ready to deny the tower of these wards is the question. I mean, it's now in deny range.
Yeah.
Come on, wards, and the wards get
good
it.
job.
Radiant's middle tower has been
So
denied.
now we have a
That's what we
TP
like to
coming on
see.
in by Wrath Net. She's going to infest inside of him. He gets cold fitted up. The infest now comes on out, but he's now cold fitted. Some guys jumped on in. He even uses the flare to finish off the kill, and now lifesteal. He's all alone in this cold, cruel world.
Radiant's top tower is
I gotta say, that was
under
some great body blocking there coming out from the. Actually, the managed to get picked off here as well.
Yeah, some guy's just walking through the slime. He gets chickened up, but he's got a haste. He's now shackled. Can he finally get killed? He gets forced off, and he uses his magic wand to keep him alive. Vid, you are not getting an easy kill, sir, and you will fall down shortly after.
Next time, try a crowbar.
Yeah, and I was just gonna say, Darkness almost died, and in fact, one more right click from Lifesteal probably would have done it, but he got body blocked quite a lot, and in fact, they find another kill on Shadow Shaman. Eventually, though, Clockwork does die.
Yeah, unfortunately, the clockwork.
Dragon might get that kill.
The poison over time from the ultimates stayed on him for quite a long time, I guess.
How long does it last?
I thought it was like maybe.
Seems like quite.
I thought it was like a 5-second duration, but that felt 30.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was like the last hero to actually attack him, so.
That was a little bit strange because usually if a tower or creep takes you, even if you've touched them within the last second, it'll be like, nope, we'll give it to the tower.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. Like, sometimes it goes to the hero, sometimes it doesn't. I don't understand.
I mean, it's definitely not done on percentages or anything like that, which probably would be nice.
I'm not 100% sure. I know there's a mechanic around it, and I've actually read about it before and looked it up, and I was like, oh, so that's how it is, but I don't remember what it is anymore. I mean, it's something that I don't really care too much about. But, whoa, Dagon!
Well,
Nature's
he didn't
prophet,
see that one
your
coming.
loss.
No.
And in mid game we
I
have
like
Bagger.
it.
He's looking to go on this Weaver, and then Weaver just.
I was gonna say, this is gonna be a
Radiant's
shockwave
bottom
tinker.
tower is under
Shockwave.
attack.
Shotgun tinker. Get the Feral Blade.
Yeah, I think it's going to be looking at that, because otherwise you'd go for your Sniper Vice if you're going for that more safe route, but he's going for the route that he can kill people with, and, well, there you saw the Nature's Prophet go down, and if you can blink in on a Nature's Prophet who's trying to roam around, you can roam around with him and then find him every single time. And now we got a smoke gate coming up. Sleep there's been revealed. They know someone's around it. Vid walks into the darkness. Darkness will unfortunately miss one. We'll miss two. But at the same time, wards are thrown down. We got the Hex. Will Sleep die? Sleep does not die. Still is ripping through his heroes. We got an Echo Slam onto 3 heroes. And now Sen is still on the run. He's not dead as of yet. Darkness will fall down shortly after. AA will get the final auto attack in. And now Vid is trying to find some guy. He's now on the run himself. Will he be able to get around? He's trying to bottle up. He walks into the woods. It should scare off some of these heroes. Sentinel's trying to chase Stu. We do see the rocket. Time lapse on the Weaver. And now Cool Cat is going to start working his way through Sentinel. And he does pick him off. And that is a team wipe
You
going in
just
favour
proved
of
my
Raged.
theory.
Yeah, I gotta say that was a pretty funny initiation.
Boom,
The
there
vid
he
just sort of like
goes.
high-fived. I don't know. I think it was Darkness who walked in first.
Yeah.
He just high-fived Darkness. Was like, nope, backs out. He completely runs away, dodges everything.
He didn't even try to dodge. He says, I'll walk downwards. And the Earthshaker's like, oh jeez, Totem Slam. Ah, Fissure. Ah, okay, I missed him.
Yeah, that was very funny.
And now we have
But
the
RagedNerd
start.
coming out on top of here.
Yeah, now we have the start of a Desolator being worked up on Stu. He's very far ahead. 22 minutes in. He should have his Desolator up at about 24, 25 minutes with the farm and pushing he's currently doing. We have Tika TPing into mid lane. He's got a Dagon, level 3, ready to sap some poor fella, and he's found Sen. Sen's in a lot of trouble. We have nothing. Oh, there we go. I was like, what? But then he finally picks it off, and we have a Hex going on to Earthshaker. He's going to be picked off. He won't be able to blink out of this one, and the Wrath of Nature does come on through, going the way of that Nature's Prophet.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. Nice Wrath of Nature. 1-for-1 pick off there. But this Tinker's just going to be zapping people left, right, and center now, especially since he's got, you know, heat-seeking missile, laser, and currently there's no BKBs on the side of Sleeping Genesis. They do have the Rage from Lifestealer, but
What about the
I don't
rest
think
of the team?
Lifestealer's going to be the first target. Yeah, exactly.
And now
Forget the rest of the team. Lifestealer only important.
yeah. And Stu's going a little bit on vid. He forced their TP from Sentinel, who's going to come up here and farm. So it looks like they're prioritizing their farm to the lifesteal. Dragonite seems to be shafted down to that 2 position. And Stu, he's still been aggressive. He doesn't care. He's like, I can bring up to scratch whatever you guys can bring at me. You just don't have Revelation, and I'm not afraid.
Yeah, he's also got Lincoln Sphere, so he'll be very safe, just basically being extremely aggressive and just basically taunting them. He's just teasing. He's like, yeah, here I am, but you can't do anything.
Sleeper's just like body blocking the tree, so the tree can't get out of there while some guy beats it down.
Yeah,
That's economic value right there, giving your farm to some guy.
Must get all that gold.
Radiant's
Made
bottom
no
tower is
treants
under
survive.
attack.
And now we're going to blink on in. Zap! Dagon! Where's the Dagon? We got the Fissure. Still no dead, but there's a incoming AA ult, which will pick off the Venomancer. And now Tinker's on the run. The Wrath of Nature doing a lot of damage to the Tinker. Not enough to pick him off. Pigs are going out, but he's already blinked out of that, and he will survive. And Cronus, he's got an Infest on him. And I really don't think this is the hero you need to keep infesting. He's not the hero you want to be running into a fight first. Vid, sure. Kronos, he needs to sit back and actually kill someone from afar.
Yeah, or they have to like jump someone who's they know is by themselves, and maybe even have the support with them as well. Because yeah, so far these teleportation infests haven't been doing too well for them, and a lot of that is due to on who they are engaging. Kronos, you know, it's Nature's Prophet. He's not that tanky. That's why he's always split pushing and never in team fights.
Tinker was coming for him, but Nature's Prophet, he snuck out of him. Actually, he's still coming for him. He's looking. He's trying to find, and they both end up TPing next to each other like cool, good friends.
Yeah. Just basically saying, bye them, see you tomorrow.
Nature's Prophet is just like wiping that sweat off his brow. He's like, thank you. Now we've got a little Hex coming out into darkness. Wards are thrown down specifically for him. You are not going anywhere. And boom, he's gone down. We have a little initiation on Stu. Stu's in a little bit of trouble, but Vid's like, I need to get on out of it. And Stu's got to turn, not Cool Cats. Cool Cats is now doing a lot of damage. He throws out his dagger. Vid's going to go down shortly after. And now some guy, he's working on that Shadow Shaman, not going to be able to get there in time. Nature's Prophet throws out a Sprout from nowhere, and then it gets killed by Stu. And now, there's no Infest left on the lifesteal. Will he be able to armor toggle his way out of it? I don't think he will be able to, now that he's caught up with some guy. And that's a 4-hero kill deficit. They do pick off 2, the Tinker and the Earthshaker. And now Bygo is going for Stu, but there's a time lapse, and Stu's just going to come for him. And now an AA, it's going to come flying on through. And once again, he finds himself another pinpoint precision kill.
I want to see him go for the Aghanim's on that Ice Blast.
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
he's been
tower
landing them
is
so
under
well.
attack.
Never mind.
Nah, it looks like he's going for
A Bloodstone?
Bloodstone.
Yeah, I was like, I saw the point booster. I'm like, yes. And I saw the vitality booster after I spoke, and I'm like,
Middle tower is
damn.
under attack.
Yeah, I was like, dream shattered. All hope lost. Same with this damn Korea sniping. All hope lost. Cronus, you failed me.
And you're gonna be pushing top tower now. I mean, you don't really want to look at the XP or gold graphs. That's kind of scary. I mean, they're 27k.
Whoa.
Wait, they're at almost 30k
Yeah.
XP in front, and the gold is 15k. That is, I don't know. That's remarkable. Tinker finding himself another kill
I
on
hope
this
it's
Nature's
clear
Prophet.
which of us has the degree.
That's not even level 5 taken.
Could we be seeing our first
There it
RC
is.
coming out soon? RQ, not RC. RC, why would I say RC?
Maybe. Honestly, a Rampage. But I'm not sure. Actually, AA Rampage. All 5 heroes. Let's make it happen. I gotta hope for
plausible.
something.
It's
I
plausible.
mean, no career snipes. Like, no career snipes, that's gone down the drain. No one's getting Divine Rapier, that's gone down the drain. Gotta hope for something.
Man, in pre-lobby chat, they were saying they were doing this game for the fans. I don't see any fan service right here.
Yeah, where's your 6 Divines?
Yeah. And now we do see an Aghanim Scepter being picked up on some guys, so he's going to be showing us his consistent hook shot potential. I don't think he's missed one this game so far. He's been on the mark and on the money each time.
He's missed one. There was one actually in the bottom tier 1 tower. It like went through everyone, like right through the center. I was like, I thought it was gonna hit at least someone, but nope. Apparently the AoE is not wide enough, and that was the only one I've seen missed. But yes, he has missed one.
Okay, one. 28 minutes
Yeah,
in,
one.
out of all the kills he's got on him. We'll let him get away with 1. 2 though, we'll have to flame him after the game.
Radiant's middle tower
Gotta
has
say, okay, what's hitting
fallen.
on the crit out for darkness?
Flares here.
Point booster, not crit, not good enough.
Man, Shaker, it would have been great to see a little bit of crit come out. Pick up a Demon Edge, go for his day Dallas.
I want to see crit shaker.
It's the most fun Shaker. Next to R Shaker. I went there.
Yeah.
And every time I think of Earthshaker, I think of that one video where it is Earthshaker standing on the mountain when the first filmmaker first came out. He's just shaking it good.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll have to link you after the
Sounds
game.
weird.
He's just standing on a cliff shaking his butt like nothing else in the world matters.
Oh, whoa, wait. We've got a Sacred Relic on Weaver.
Oh.
Please let it be a Divine and not
From the
a
same
Radiance.
cloth.
If it's a Radiance. Well, imagine if you just picked up a second Sacred Relic just to be annoying. Just to like toy with us.
Yeah, that's well, he's got like what, six arms / legs. He can carry them all.
And now we do have final Dragon level is now maxed onto the Tinker, and he's got his Ghost Scepter, so he's going for that Aerial Blade. He's going to be working as fast as he can towards that. He's up at top lane. He picks off the Nature's Prophet, and he has to throw out a
Nature's
roll.
Prophet.
He can't do anything against him.
Yeah, that was, I gotta say, that was pretty damn funny. Oh, the first AO ult that misses.
But, yeah, they'll still pick off the kill in the end. And Buckwheat didn't even need to
That, my
throw out his
friends,
hook
is
shot.
why metal will never die.
And there we go, Aghanim Scepter on the
Rock it
AA.
on.
Exactly what you wanted.
Yes, he didn't finish the Bloodstone. Oh, so happy, so happy.
uh,
So now 5-man Rampage AA. Let's do this.
Radiant's top
Sleep,
tower
dumb
is
us
under
down.
attack.
wait, come on, sleep.
Come on, last game of the group stages. You guys are both through to the upper bracket. You gotta do it.
Scepter duration of 17 seconds. That's no health for a long time. That is 17 seconds of potential Rampage.
And you know, so far there's a lot of squishiness on the side of Sleeping Genesis, so we'll see.
Yeah, Tinker made sure to show us that.
Like, how much health does
Radiant's
Nature's
top
Prophet
tower
have?
is under
Look at
attack.
Kronos.
1 point.
He's like double taking. He goes out of the base. He's like, I'll
No.
not go out.
No. He should just spam Wrath of Nature, get a little bit of farm, finish off that Necro, teleport into like the trees, and then just split push
Roshan
like
has
that.
fallen to the dire.
Like, I guess that's all he can do.
Oh, pattern
We go.
eternal.
Tinker's
Okay, Weaver's
TPing on
getting
in.
close to
He's
that.
found himself a Kronos. No, he didn't. He jumped the other way. Found himself a Sen. And here we go. AA. It lands onto 2 heroes. Those 2 heroes will burn. Can Sleep find some auto attacks damage. Cool Cats. He will fall down, but he instantly buys back into the game. And there goes Shadow Shaman. He's got a crack. He's got a break. Come on. Crunch. He goes underneath
it
that
is.
tier 3 tower.
And that's not even a level 3 AA ult. Once that hits level 3, that's gonna be even more devastating and more fun.
So much fun.
Okay, we've 1.5k, not quite there yet. We'll see what happens. Still is about 900 gold off the divine if she wants to go for it. Oh, lifestyle. Nice decision to rage and teleport.
Was definitely the right one, especially against that Tinker.
Yeah,
And,
well played, Dagon.
and Stu is now working towards that mid lane. He's got dead half health, the Fisher, and the Echo Slam onto two heroes, combined with the hook shot from the side, will take down Cessna. That is two very easy kills. Third and fourth goes down quickly after, and now they are looking for the fifth and final launch. That is a team up. That's a triple kill, and there's the GG's well played. So Rage,
Oh,
they will
wait, it's happening, it's happening!
Radiant's
Divine!
middle tower
yes. Divine and all the rares going out to the players. So Rage, they will be picked up and they will be taken second/third of the group stage. Sleeping Genesis, they will be taken out fourth, and you'll see both these teams in the upper bracket next weekend.
Yeah, that's for sure. I'm glad they could pick up the divine just because it just for the game and because of the GGs. Well played there by Rage. Then, as we said, both of these teams going to the upper brackets. So congratulations to both of them. This has been man, I'm completely losing it. This has been a Defense of the Australians cast. I've been Zeller, I've been joined by Yoshi. A big thank you to our sponsors, Weather. If you can follow me at twitch.tv/Zellerif or on Twitter at ZellerifDota, or you can follow Yoshi at youtube.com/Yoshi and Twitter at Yoshi. Considering how we're fumbling over words, we should probably go get some sleep. Thank you guys very much for watching. It is 11 p.m. now for us, at least for me. You're in Queensland, so it's like what, 10, 9?
Well, let's say it's 10, but let's say it's 11, so it sounds a little bit more hardcore.
Fair enough. So yeah, we're gonna get some rest. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Hope you guys have enjoyed these group stages. Hope you guys have had a lot of fun, as much fun as we have, and hopefully we see you next week.